clothes tonight.
You are?
Yeah. Gave us a chance to become kind of acquainted, didn't it?
Kinda.
Yeah. And pulling in here 3 times a week just to leave again in 20 minutes. All that's left. Wondering what you was like, Grace.
I was wondering about you too, Carl.
You did?
Yeah. But you needn't go babbling anything to the other drivers.
Well, what makes you think I...
Shoot! I know how you men talk when you get together. Worse than women.
Not me, Grace.
I certainly don't want the other drivers on this route. Some of them, especially, get the idea. I'm not serving any more than what they order over the counter.
Sure, I get you. But you did kind of like me, didn't you, Grace?
Maybe I did.
Yeah? Yeah?
You know what I like first about you, Carl? It was your hands. I like a man with big hands.
You got everything, baby.
One of the highway trucks just stopped by. He said it won't be very long now.
I hope so.
Everything peaceful?
Yes, well.
Cowboy, if you're holding any grudges against me, I think you might want to consider what you have done in my place. I couldn't very well let you carry off with a little lady when she didn't want to go, could I? Could I?
I don't much feel like talking, mister.
Well, I could. And I think you might also want to remember that this little lady, if she wanted to, could press charges for violation of the Mann Act.
What act?
The Mann Act. You took a woman over the state line against her will.
Might be a serious charge, but
I loved her.
So?
A man's got a right to the things he loves.
Not unless he deserves it, cowboy.
I'm a hard-working man. I got me on the ranch. I got $6,000 in the bank.
A man don't deserve the things he loves unless he can be a little bit humble about getting them.
I'm not gonna get down on my knees and beg him.
Being humble ain't the same thing as being wretched. I had to learn that once too, cowboy. I wasn't quite as old as you. I stole horses instead of women because you could sell horses. One day I stole a horse off the wrong man, Reverend Hezekiah Pearson. I never thought I'd get mine from any preacher, but he was very fair. Gave me every chance to put myself clear. But I wouldn't admit the horse was his. One day he finally decided that he had to do something about it. He threshed me within an inch of my life. I'll never forget, because it was the first time I had to admit I was wrong. I was miserable. Finally, one day I just decided to admit to the man how I felt. Then I felt different about the whole thing. I joined his church and we was bosom pals till he died a few years ago. Did he do what I asked him to?
not yet, Sherriff.
Why should you be so scared?
Who says I'm scared?
You gave me your word, didn't you?
I'm gonna do it. Y'all just give me some time.
All right, but I warned you. It ain't gonna do you no good unless you really mean it.
I'll mean it.
All right, go ahead.
Miss, I wanted to apologize
What for?
for causing such a commotion.
You mean apologize to me, cowboy? I like your crowd. Now, you're welcome to have Grace's time anytime. I mean, anytime.
Thanks. I almost act like a hoodlum. I apologize.
That's all right.
Thank you, miss.
I'm awfully sorry we never got to see road trips.
They ain't much. If I gotta wake up the professor to apologize to him,
You can overlook the professor.
I can't do it.
Aw, well,
I just can't do it.
Why not?
She saw me beat. She have no respect for me.
You gave me a promise. You owe that girl an apology whether you got beat or not. And you're gonna give it to her, or I'm not letting you back in the bus.
go on, Bo, go on.
Well, I'll try. Cherie,
Yeah?
the way I treated you, it wasn't right. Dragging you on the bus, making you marry me whether you wanted to or not. Do you think you can ever forgive me?
Guess I've been treated worse in my life.
Well, I got you. I think I'll get you back in good style, so I want you to have this.
Did the sheriff make you do this?
God, no, he didn't say no about my giving you money.
That was his idea, miss. But I think it's a good one.
horses have to die.
How's your headache, Grace?
Huh?
A while back, you said you had a headache.
Oh, I'm fine now, Well.
You have a nice walk, Carl.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I think you better go upstairs, because someone stole your overshoes and left them outside the door to Grace's apartment.
Nosy old snoot.
I'll have you a cup of coffee, Grace, and one of those sweet rolls.
Come on over to the counter now, Bo, and have a bite of breakfast.
I ain't hungry, Virgil.
Maybe a cup of coffee?
I couldn't get it down.
Well, what's the matter, Bo? You ought to feel pretty good. Just everything you go and all.
I may as well stay in the jail.
What kind of talk is that? The bus will be leaving pretty soon, and soon we'll be at the ranch in a couple of days.
I don't care if I never see that dang ranch again.
Why, Bo, you spent half your life building up the money to build it.
It's the lonesomest damn place I ever did see.
Well, I never thought so.
It'd be like going back to a graveyard.
But I heard Hank and Orville talking about that new school mom living up in the 70s. They say she's a looker.
I ain't interested in no school mom.
Give yourself time, Bo. You're young. Soon you'll have girls coming after you. Girls out love.
I want Cherie.
Oh, Bo.
Go get yourself something to eat, Virgil.
My God, the lines are up. Grace is dining. It is? Oh, okay. I tell you. Roads are clear now. If you're going to have to put the chains on, because the roads are awful today.
God damn. All right, folks. Road's clear. Bus will be ready to leave as soon as I get the chains on. That'll take about 20 minutes. Unless somebody would like to help.
I'll help you, Carl.
Bo,
Yeah?
I gotta tell you something. It's kind of personal and kind of embarrassing too. I ain't the kind of guy you were looking for.
What you mean, Cherie?
Some say I led a real wicked life, and I guess I have.
What you trying to tell me?
Well, you see, you picked me up at the Blue Dragon. I figured you knew I had other boyfriends for you.
You had?
Yes, Bo. Quite a few.
Virgil tried to tell me, but I didn't believe it.
Well, you see, I did. So you ain't the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Dr. Lyman. Dr. Lyman.
Where am I? Oh, it's you. Oh, dear girl, what a sweet awakening.
How do you feel?
That's not a polite question. How long have I been asleep here?
Oh, a couple of hours.
Sometimes nature blesses me with a total blackout. I seem to remember absolutely nothing after we started our performance. How were we?
Oh, marvelous.
Oh, I'm glad. Now, I'll have a cup of that coffee you were trying to force on me last night.
All right, can I get you something to eat?
Nothing to eat.
Dr. Lyman, you must eat something. Really.
Must I?
Yes, please.
Very well, for your sweet sake. I'll have a couple of 3-minute eggs, some toast, and some orange juice. But I'm doing this for you, mind you. Just for you.
I'm gonna go help the driver with that chain. You take care of that hand now.
Cherie, would I be molesting if I said something?
No.
Well, since you brought the subject up, I never, you're the first girl I ever been with.
I never would have guessed it, Bo.
Every time I get around one, I get kind of scared, and I don't know how to act.
You wasn't scared of me, Bo.
When I came in the nightclub place, you were singing, and you smiled at me while you were singing, and you winked at me a few times, remember?
Yeah, I
Well, I guess I'm kind of green, but it felt as if you were singing this song just for me.
You did kind of attract me, though.
Anyway, you were so pretty, and you seemed so kind of warm-hearted and sweet. It felt as if you were singing your song just for me, and I felt as if I could love you.
Oh, you think you loved me?
Well, Cherie, I couldn't be familiar with a girl I didn't love.
Bus headed west. All aboard. Next stop, Topeka.
How you feeling now, cowboy?
I ain't the happiest critter that was ever born.
Just because you ain't happy now don't mean you won't be happy tomorrow. Feel like shaking hands now, cowboy?
Well,
Go on, Bo. He's only trying to be friends.
I don't mind.
Just remember there's no hard feelings. So long.
So long.
Go home, Grace. See you Monday.
So long, Will.
Later, Will. Thanks for helping me with the chains on the wheels. I'll be shooting out shortly. Just gotta finish these reports.
Montana's not a bad place, miss.
Nice fella, Bo.
I hope I think so too someday.
Well, we better be boarding the bus now, huh, Bo?
Cherie, I promise not to molest you, but if you give me your permission, it'll be alright. I'd like to kiss you goodbye.
I'd like you to kiss me, Bo. I really would. I think this time when you kiss me, it ought to be different.
Yeah? Golly, when you kiss someone for Cherie, it's just kind of scary, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
Well, don't look like he's molesting her now.
I've got to say, with all honesty, that this was the most delicious breakfast I've ever eaten.
It is my favorite meal.
Dear girl, let us give up our little spree, shall we? You don't want to go traipsing over the streets of the state's capital with no reprobate like me.
Oh, whatever you say.
I'm going to continue my way to dinner. I'm sure it's best.
Anyways, I've certainly enjoyed knowing you.
Thank you. Sometimes it's real gratifying to feel that one is doing the right thing. Wonder why I don't choose to always.
What do you mean?
I'm just rambling. Perhaps while I'm in the vicinity to Topeka, I should drop into that hospital and seek some advice.
Sometimes they bring their patients in here, but they look perfectly all right to me.
Friends have been hitting for quite a while that I should get psychoanalyzed. I don't know if they have my best interests at heart or their own.
God, I don't see anything the matter with you.
Oh, no. Young people never do. However, I don't think I care to be psychoanalyzed. I rather cherish myself as I am. Goodbye, my dear. You were the loveliest Juliet since Miss Jane Carroll.
Thank you, Dr. Lyman. I feel it's been an honor to have known you. You're the smartest man I've ever met.
The smartest?
Really, you are.
Oh, yes. I'm terribly smart. Wouldn't it have been nice to be intelligent?
Hey, you know what I heard about the professor? I heard that from my buddy of mine. He's a detective down in Kansas City at the terminal. He pointed out the professor to me before he even got on the bus. Said he'd been picked up by the police for loitering around the schools. Yep. Then they went and looked through his records and found he'd been in trouble several times for being involved with young girls.
My God, did you tell Will?
Of course I told Will, but I ain't have anything on the professor, so there was nothing Will could do. What really gets me though is, why does he call himself a doctor? Is he some kind of phony?
No, Carl. He's a doctor of philosophy.
What's that?
It's the very highest degree there is. The scholarship. definitely have philosophy enough to keep out of trouble.
Sorry to see me go, baby.
You know, I told you, I'm tired.
You know, oftentimes I get to thinking, what the hell good is marriage anyway? You know, putting up with the same broad day in and day out. Gotta wake up to her in the morning. Gotta get along with her when she's in a bad disposition. This way suits me fine.
I got no complaints either. Incidentally, are you married, Carl?
Now, who told you I was married, Grace? Who said it? Tell me and I'll fix it.
Relax, relax. See you guys tomorrow.
You'd be surprised what can happen in 20 minutes. All aboard!
He still never said whether he was married.
Cherie? Yep. I've been talking to my buddy and thinks I'm Virgil for the two of us.
Honest? Did Virgil say that?
Yeah. And I like you like you are, so I don't care how you got there.
Oh God, that's the sweetest, tenderest thing that was ever said to me.
Cherie, it's awful hard for a fella after he's been turned down once to get up enough guts to try again.
You don't need guts, Bo.
I don't.
It's the last thing in the world you need.
Well, anyways, I just don't have one now, so just have to say what I feel in my heart.
Yeah?
I still wish he was going back to the range with me more than anything I know.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Why, I'd go anywhere in the world with you now, Bo. Anywhere at all.
You would. You would.
I knew this was gonna happen all the time.
Gee, I didn't.
You hear that, Virg? We're getting married after all. Cherry's going back with me.
Ain't it so wonderful when someone so awful turned out to be so nice? We're getting married in Loma, Montana.
Hey! All aboard! Christ's sake!
Come on, Virg, you old raccoon. Let's get
Bo, listen to me for a sec.
Come on, doggone. I'm wasting no time. Let's get going.
Bo! Just listen for a minute. You have to hear me. I ain't going back, Bo.
You ain't what?
I ain't going with you, Bo.
Well, what do you know about that?
It's best I don't.
It's one blame catastrophe after another.
I have another job in mind, Bo. The feed's mighty good, and I'll be looking after the cattle. I meant to tell you about it before all this.
Virg, I can't believe you leave your old sidekick. You're joking, man.
I ain't joking, Bo. I ain't.
Well, I mean,
Virgil, I wish you'd come. I liked you before I ever liked Bo.
you know Cherry likes you, Virg. It just don't make sense you're not coming.
I'm doing the right thing. I know I am.
But who's gonna look after the cattle?
Hey, as best as I ever was.
Oh, Virg, I don't know why you have to pull a stunt like this.
Don't let it go. That guy ain't gonna wait around all day.
Doggone it, you're my buddy. It ain't gonna let you go. You're going with Cherry because we want you.
No, Bo. Let me go.
Oh, you can't do it that way. You just can't. If you don't want to go, you can't make him.
But Cherry, there ain't a reason in the world he shouldn't go. It's plumb crazy.
Well, sometimes people have their own reasons, Bo.
Well, I just hate to think of getting along without old Virg.
In a couple of weeks, you'll never forgive me.
Oh, Virg.
Go on now.
Virgil, will you come and visit us, Virgil?
I'll be up in the summer.
Well, where are you gonna be, Virg?
I'll write you the address, but don't have time to give it to you now. Nice place. Mighty nice now. Hurry and get on your bus.
So long, old boy. So long.
Goodbye, Elma. Goodbye.
Come on, Cherry. Let's make it fast.
Bye! Bye! Bye, Will! Bye!
Mister, you gotta close this place up now. You're damn sure about getting your rest. It won't be open again till 8 o'clock when the big girl comes on. Next bus through is Albuquerque at 8:45.
Albuquerque? I guess that's as good a place as any.
Poor Dr. Lyman. Say, did you hear what Carl told me about that guy? No, what is it, Grace? Well, according to Carl, they want him out of Kansas City. did Lyman do?
Well, old folks like him just can't leave young girls alone. So it's good he did meet him in Topeka.
Do you think he wanted to make love to me?
I don't think he wanted to play hopscotch.
Gee.
Next time some guy comes in here and starts getting French, come tell your Aunt Grace.
I guess I'm kind of stupid.
Everyone's got to learn. Now Monday, for sure, gotta order some cheese.
I'll remind you.
Elma, honey,
Yes?
I could kill Will Masters for saying anything about me and Carl. I didn't want you to know.
I don't know why I should know, Grace. I don't want to be a baby forever.
Of course you don't. But still, you're a kid. And I don't want to set an example for anything. Do you think you can overlook it and don't get back at me?
Sure, Grace.
Because I'm sort of a restless woman. And every once in a while, I need me a man. Just so I don't get grouchy.
Well, it's not my business, Grace. Just think. He wanted to make love to me.
Now, don't start getting stuck on yourself.
I'm not, Grace, but it is nice to know someone can feel that way.
Now, you're not going to have any trouble. Just wait till college and start meeting all those cute boys.
All right, I'll wait.
Now, you go along now. Now, you just go along now. All I gotta do is take out the garbage.
Okay.
Good night.
Good night, Grace. I'll see you Monday. It was very nice knowing you, Virgil, and I just loved your music.
Oh, thank you, miss. Good night.
Closing now, mister.
Any place you want, I can stay till 8 o'clock?
Now that the police station's closed, I don't know where you could go. Unless you want to take a chance of waking up the man that runs the hotel.
No, I don't want to be in any trouble.
There's a bus to Kansas City in a few minutes. I put the sign out and they'll stop.
No, thank you. No want to go back there.
And I'm sorry, mister. You just left out in the cold.
Well, I guess that's what happens to some people.
Good job, guys.
All right, thank you very much.